Looking to hire a manager for yourself? Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about some few things you need to look out for when hiring a manager. Today, when they say an artist manager, I no longer have any idea what they're actually talking about because let's face it, the function of an artist manager has evolved dramatically in the last 5 to 10 years, particularly for managers who are working with rising artists. The job changes on a regular basis. While some managers will act as publicists, there are others who will focus more on handling bookings. And yeah, others will attempt managing everything. It's a complete mixed bag, and each person, each manager is unique. Therefore, every artist should have a clear vision of what he wants from his or her manager. As true as this may be, one thing hasn't changed. That is, the talents required of an exceptional manager. Knowing the qualities to expect from an artist manager can help you in picking the right candidate for this job. Before we proceed, kindly hit the subscribe button, leave us a like and a comment in the comment section below. The first on my list is a good artist manager must be a great communicator. Having a manager is, in essence, selecting someone to represent you in all facets of your career, and you need a person who will be able to effectively communicate on your behalf, ensuring your music reaches as many ears as possible in the world. In the world of artist management, being a great communicator is the trait that comes before all else. The music industry becomes more crowded on a daily basis, and every aspect of a detailed plan to stand out involves some form of communication. When meeting with potential candidates, pay close attention to how they answer your questions in terms of articulation, likability, and confidence. If a person's communication style impresses you throughout the interview process, that's a solid indicator that he or she has the ability to consistently get your message out to the right people. Another one on the list is your manager should be insanely passionate about your music. It is vital that the manager you decide on has an authentic appreciation for you and believes in your artistic talent as well as your ability to consciously improve. Passion is something that cannot be faked, and it is the love for the music that will carry you and your team through adversity and give you the strength to overcome obstacles. All managers would like to be paid for their services, but sometimes that isn't realistic when starting out on the independent grind. Be wary of people who seem to put their own financial gains before their passion for your music. That's a red flag. They are searching for a short-term payday as opposed to building a long-term success with you. Another one on the list is organization. Have you ever heard of a successful manager who is disorganized? Your answer is good as mine. Anyone who is in charge of managing or advancing someone else's career must be organized and have a plan. And that plan will need to include many plans, strategies, and next actions. And the final one is empathy. Artists go through a lot of vulnerable moments, and your manager must have the skill to deal with you when you're most vulnerable. For example, you hold a show and the turn-up was very poor, or you'd release a single that you put your whole heart into, only to find out your potential fans, didn't really appreciate it. These things can be very depressing, and times like this are when you need a little empathy and understanding from especially your manager. Him knowing when to console you and give you the pep talk you need to go through that phase, or just something to cheer you up. You may not know, but a lot of artists don't publicly break down because of the kind of managers, empathic managers that they have around them. However, they must also be smart enough to know when an artist should stop whining. So, these are some of the things you need to look out for in hiring a manager. With this in mind, be sure to ask potential managers not just why you should have faith in them, but also why they have faith in you and your career. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it interesting, kindly hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment, ask whatever question you want to ask. I'll be sure to answer it.
I'm the realest in the city, no I can't be your son's idol. I just say it how I see it like subtitles. Them guys, they ain't real, they just gone viral. I'm a king, I get it popping, but I'm not.